But I guess Squirmy's confused at what I'm saying about like flawed characters. He was like, he's saying flaws make them perfect. I'm like, no, they don't. No, flaws don't make them perfect. Flaws
make them interesting.
Yeah, flaws make them interesting. A flawed character is an interesting character. That's
why I like Old Testament fucking God.
Yeah, that's why Breaking Bad is so popular.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Nobody in that show is like a good character.
No, there's a difference. Everyone in that show is a good character. No one in that show is a good person.
What? No, I'm saying they're flawed.
Well, I'm saying that everyone in that show is a good character.
Yeah, they're good characters.
No one in that show is a good person.
Yeah. No one, not a single character.
Yes.
Not even like Hank.
Hank is like the best character.
Hank is the best character, but he's not a good character. He's not like he's like the stereotypical like dickweed. I guess
no, he's a stereotypical like jock.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the guy who's like, yeah, well, I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, well, drugs are bad in case, so let's just lock them all up.
I'm gonna fuck you up.
It's just we don't need them.
It's not like Have you seen Let the Right One In?
Yes.
The Swedish one?
No.
The Swedish version of Let the Right One In is really good.
The Swedish one is I know it's so much better, but
I haven't. No, like I would say it's one of my 4 favorite movies.
What?
The Swedish version of Let the Right One In.
I agree. It's probably like infinitely better than Let Me In, but Let Me In is a good movie. It's just not as good as it could be.
I haven't watched it. I've only seen the Swedish.
It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I will say that much.
But there's this character who is very much a good, morally correct character. Like you're instinctively like against him the entire movie because of the main leads.
Which character?
There's like this guy who like his best friend dies and then his wife dies, and then like he's like hunting down the like the little girl, who's like the main character who's a vampire.
Is the main character the vampire or the boy?
No, the vampire. He's hunting down the vampire because she killed his best friend and wife. And he's a very good character, like a very morally correct, like great character, and you're rooting against him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the main leads are awful people, and like but they're very flawed, and you're rooting for them, and that's what I love about that movie.
Oh, hold on.
Like
okay.
it fucks with like what you believe is right.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it fucks with what you believe is right. I'd say it fucks with how you perceive. Right.
No. I mean, after you're done watching the movie, you're thinking to yourself like, "Fuck," like.
I think I was too young to understand it as much when I originally watched it.
I don't know how well the American one does it.
I don't think it does it as well.
Like
I will straight up say that I do not believe that it does it as well.
It's the Swedish version, like it really like fucks with your head, like because the entire movie you're like rooting for like these two like terrible people, and like you're like, yeah, he finally like he got back at that guy who was bullying him by stabbing him in the eye. Like you realize like, fuck, this dude is not okay.
Well, the thing,
but like you relate to the characters and you like you get like their reasoning.
Yeah.
So like you assume like, okay, well this character's the one I'm supposed to be rooting for. And then like you realize after the movie's over that was not what was going on.
See, the thing is, I was more preoccupied with how that was how being a vampire actually would be. Not like the Dracula fucking vampire that's like, he just says his life is hard. No, this is like a fucking vampire. This is what being a vampire is like. Just catching fire the instant you touch the sun.
Oh yeah.
Like, never being able to be with anyone for long periods of time.
Yeah. They definitely do that in the Swedish version too. But it's like
yeah, but it's like that's the message I took it from it.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's definitely like one of my 4 favorite movies. Just because
yeah, I also think that would be more like something you would Well, not something you would get, but something other people would get more because my moral compass is like way askew.
Yeah. No, I mean I do really like the realistic approach to like vampiredom, vampirism, I guess. The realistic.
Yeah, quote unquote realistic.
Real vampires act like this.
This is like,
no,
it's like the
like,
story is always that being
like,
a vampire is so awful. I didn't choose
is,
this, but no, you're like super powerful, and there's like next to no downside.
No, like in most like things involving vampires, their life is hard because they have to kill people. But like in like Let the Right One In, it's like you actually see like the horrible shit that you do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like the little girl vampire is ruining this kid's life, and she knows it.
Yeah.
Because you see it from like the other guy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the other guy who you assume is like her dad, and then like slowly in the Swedish film. I don't know if this is an American one, but in the Swedish one, like it's the way you assume is like you assume that like he's her dad, and then like once he dies like halfway through the movie.
Yeah,
and,
it's the same.
And like they start like making out, and like she eats him.
Yeah, that's how it goes in the American movie.
And then you're like, wait, is what she's doing with that old guy the same thing she's doing with the young one?
Yeah, that's exactly how it goes.
Like that's what's supposed to happen. Like that thought is supposed to go across your mind, and it's crazy.
Hey, Shaggy for who's a logger?
The stream won't load because internet sucks, according to Shaggy.
Aw, that sucks, man.
Sorry, Shaggy. I like Shaggy too. He's a good guy.
Shaggy's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, what were we talking about?
How great and subtle a movie could be about that.
Oh yeah.
It's like super subtle, but like it's just not subtle enough that like most people get it, and that's what I really like that about that movie.
Yep.
It's like it's not like so subtle that it's symbolism, but it's subtle enough that like you have to think about it.
Let's take care of business first.
True.
Yeah. And I really like that line that they play with. Oh, Sonic's looking like a badass here.
Sonic is such a badass. But then there's like, I don't know, for movies it's weird because a lot of the time, how do I put it? Like, shitty human beings, as long as they're well written, are always well received. I don't know. Like, something I bring up a lot is that I really like Old Testament God, because that's like a flawed God.
Yeah, I guess.
Because God is just like, he's a really angry, ornery dude. He's like, what? You didn't fucking do what I told you? Get out of my garden. It's my fucking garden, my rules, get out.
Get the fuck out. Yeah.
And then it's just like,
I
okay,
get that.
okay, we're fuck all humans. And it's like old God is like really sexist, and it's just like he's like an interesting character because he's a real shitbag, but like he's also super ultimately powerful.
Yeah.
So this is like an interesting allegory to be like, okay, so this really powerful being is also a douchebag. How do people react? And apparently they just sob and cry and do fucking nothing. And it's not a bash against Christianity. That's the way the fucking Adam and Eve reacted. They just like, were like, okay, God, we will listen to what you said. We are sorry. And then they just leave the garden. And it was like, okay.
Yeah, what happens if they just didn't listen? Like, they just stood there. You know what? I guess humans are just, they're gone.
Well, the thing about, like, Old Testament God was just, like, I don't know the exact quote, but he was like, let them not eat from the tree of good and evil, let them not eat the fruit of good and evil, or something like that, lest they become as we are. So the thing about eating the tree, eating the fruit, yes, if they ate the tree, they would become God, but no. But, like, eating the fruit makes them closer to God, because now they have knowledge of good and evil.
Yeah. Instead of just doing everything neutral and not really feeling and all that.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of like the ignorance is bliss kind of deal. Oh, you're fighting Eggman.
God damn it,
I like
bullshit.
How, like, you definitely just, like, you're almost at the end of the game already.
Yeah, but there's still the second half.
Yeah, that's true.
There's also the fact that this level is like so fucking just
the final
straight bullshit.
Yeah, that's true. The final battle, you don't need to like do like certain ranks and levels or anything, right? You just need to do like the ending on both sides. Like, there's nothing else you have to do, right? To get the final ending.
You just have to beat the thing on both sides, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure. It would have been kind of cool if you had to like get at least like a C.
This is literally the most bullshit fight in the entire game. Because Eggman gets these super lasers that automatically home into you.
Oh god, that's so lame.
It's so dumb.
Oh,
And there's like no reason for it. It's just like...
Oh, you're dead. There it is. Dr. Egghead. Yeah, this is when Eggman was kind of cool.
Huh?
This was when Eggman was kind of cool.
This was when Eggman was kind of cool?
Yeah. Like, he was never completely cool, but like he was at least like a villain.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
Bull?
What?
Did you say Bull or Cool?
Cool.
C-O-O-L.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. What'd you think I said?
Bull. B-U-L-L.
No. But, like these games, he was actually like he was kind of cool.
He was threatening. That's
Yeah.
the thing. Like, he was a threat.
Yeah, like he was never completely cool, but like yeah. I know. He was never completely cool, but like yeah. No, like I'm not saying cool and like, oh yeah, he's a cool guy. No, I mean like he was a decent villain. Like, oh well, he wasn't even a villain though.
You know, the more I play Sonic Adventure 2, the more I feel like Sonic Adventure is a better game.
I mean, I guess. I mean,
See, my thing is that
I don't know.
I
like,
think Sonic Adventure is a better game at this point. I used to think, like, since playing it now, I think that it's a better game. Like, I didn't think it until, like, I started playing this, like, right now. But the thing is, in Sonic Adventure, you're allowed to play the game the way you want, as opposed to being forced to play, like, you can play all the Knuckles stages at once. Oh.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I don't know, like I mean, I haven't played either of them since like I guess middle school. So I mean, just like as a kid, I definitely liked 2 more than 1. But
I would agree that I liked
yeah.
it more as a kid, but that's because of the Chow stages.
Yeah. Oh no, even if you
The
got
Chow
like,
is much more fleshed out in this game. Than
no,
it
the
is
thing
in
is
the
like
other.
even if you got rid of the Chow Garden altogether, like I still think like I mean I enjoyed like these levels more than I enjoyed Adventure 1.
I just like the level design was a lot more creative in the.
Yeah, I mean I'll agree with
First
that.
game.
I'm just saying like I mean I haven't played either of them since I was a kid, so like I'm basing this completely on like judgments I had as a kid.
That is true.
Yeah.
And
So
like,
I don't know what I would say now, but like
I think you should play them again now if you want to get.
I don't know. Let me
Because
stack
like
that
I had the same opinion until like
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
an
Let
hour
me-
and a half ago.
Let me stack that on the pile of games I have to play. Because like right now I've got like fucking like BioShock and like Fallout and
Yeah.
so like I have all these games that I've already bought that I still need to play.
I don't understand why you don't at least play the fucking games that you buy.
No, I mean I usually do. It's just college and like all the time I've spent not working, I've been spending watching movies because like I'm really trying to catch up on that because there's so many.
Yeah.
Like my friend Val has a list of like 150 fucking movies I need to watch.
I feel that feel, man. People
Oh,
are
did it reach
tight-
200? Okay, it reached 200.
God damn. But I'm like learning about new artists every fucking day. Just
Yeah.
like, oh hey, Frank Auerbach is like my favorite artist ever.
Yeah, no, but like I just don't have the time to play video. I don't think I've played like a video game in like a month. Yeah.
I don't have much time to play video games, but
Yeah.
I'm going to fucking find time to play video games
Yeah, I
because they're
know.
my favorite pastime.
I mean, like over the summer, I'll definitely